Hi, everybody. I'm Christina Walsh, and I am a life coach and a spiritual guide. Today, I have a very special guest and a dear friend. His name is Warren B. Hall, and he does comedy. He has been overseas and performed for troops, and I have known him for about 10 years, just about. And he was one of the people that really kept checking in on me to say, hey, did you get a green screen? Are you doing this yet? So I did a video about talking about pay attention to what people mention to you that you should do in your life. He was one of them. So I'm so excited for him to be here today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. If you enjoy this, you're welcome.
He's so awesome and very down to earth. So anyways, when we met, he was actually performing here in Michigan.
Some stand-up comics. I was at a comedy show locally at a bar, and she was there. You knew the DJ, and we just started talking after that. And that was it.
Yeah.
Okay, you seem funny.
I am kind of funny, somewhat, but I have to be serious. But he was just a very inspirational person and somebody that I looked up to. And he's really been just a great person to even just talk to, check up and I was thinking about, I'm like, he actually is a healer. So this fits into wellness. He actually is a healer. So he gives people, that peace of mind. You forget about your jobs for a little bit. So how does that feel?
That's a good way to put it. When I went overseas and did shows in Iraq, Kuwait, Afghanistan, during war times, that was the perfect way to say it, because I had a guy come up and he wanted to give me a medal that he got. And I go, I'm not taking your medal. He goes, you made me forget death today. Wow. And I appreciate that. And they literally had a skirmish a couple hours before where people were shot. So I don't know if anyone died, but for him to tell me I made him forget death today, that was deep. That made me know I was doing what I'm supposed to be doing, making people laugh, which of course, if you're laughing, you're not mad, you're forgetting stuff. Absolutely. I think it's a healing thing.
Definitely. I know that you do that for a normal job, but do you have anything else? Like, do you have hobbies? What do you do?
Hobbies. I like to edit videos and stuff like that.
I need all the help I can get on this.
This is good. This is good. For her first time finally doing this, she's actually done great. You can't see the background of the space and whatnot. The size is good. The rooming is good. The ceiling's just low enough to get the audio. I think the leaves freak me out a little bit. I don't know. It's like I'm stuck in autumn. But other than that, I think you're doing great.
But new backdrop's coming tomorrow.
Right? Hilarious.
No, it is. It is.
Oh, really?
I haven't told you that yet.
Can you tell us what it's going to be, or will it be a surprise?
It's a surprise.
All right.
It's a surprise.
I'll tell you. I don't know what it's going to be. I guess what I would like to do is just keep doing comedy and stand up and do bigger and bigger stages so I can reach more and more people. Other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. I want people to laugh and relate to what I said. That's something I think that's great. If you do I'm married, so if I do a joke about my wife, it's always great. And people come up after the show and go, oh my goodness, me and my wife had that same conversation just yesterday about putting dishes away or folding laundry or yelling at the children or whatever it was. So I think the relatability is that's like the magic for me. I'll write a joke and it's like, is it gonna work? And to have someone go, I just went through that, feels good, because it's not just me. It's not just me. It's not just you.
There's a lot of stuff you can definitely touch on, but you are here in Holly tonight?
Holly Hotel, Michigan, yes. It's supposed to be a haunted hotel, so we'll see how that works out.
Have you seen any ghosts aside from this?
I have not. Everybody says this place is haunted. I haven't seen any ghosts. But I don't want to see any ghosts. Let's be honest. I don't want to see any ghosts.
So what do you know about the spiritual realms of things?
You know what? Honestly, sadly, I only know what I've seen in comic books and movies, and Ghost was good.
Did you like that one?
That's I did. Okay. I did have I guess an encounter, I guess you would say.
Okay.
Years ago, I was dating this girl. We went to her mom's house for the 4th of July. And, you've got brownies and stuff cooking. Everybody's out back. I'm in the house. I'm like, I'm going to get one of those brownies. And I'm in the kitchen. And I look over at the stove. And I go to turn back around. And I notice the stove's here. And the brownies are in a pan hovering about 1.5 feet over the stove. And it's one of those casual, like in the movies, you do the double take, and it was moving. So it was above it and was moving forward to just in front of the stove, and then it fell down. Like someone picked it up and then dropped it.
What did you do?
I just stood there for a second, did that weird. Just... And I'm standing there and I'm looking and everybody's outside. So then of course I run outside and I'm like, "Blah, this just happened. And her mom goes, you didn't tell him? Yeah, we got weird stuff happening. They weren't fazed at all, but that was the time. It was just me. I saw it with my own eyes. There's no, maybe I saw it wrong, because the pan fell on the ground. There's no, it was firmly in the middle of the stove, lifted up, came towards me, fell on the ground. Cannot be explained.
You can't explain it.
I can't.
When you go, you look crazy. You just look crazy. Nobody gets it, but... So
Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant?
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
you had to, like, do you know about crystals? Do you know about your energies
No,
or your chakras? We'll
just-
have to have you back on, and we'll have to...
The movie The Magic Crystal, when I was a kid, was very enlightening. I don't know how
Sorry.
accurate it was.
It's good. You have a somewhat knowledge.
But I don't. I know, I feel it has a lot to do with belief and the belief that people put into it, but I don't
Yeah,
really know. I don't
yeah.
know. So
Well, shadow work. Shadow work
Shadow
is what
work?
I help people with.
I don't know what that means at all.
Okay, so shadow work is like facing your inner traumas.
Okay.
Like people that might have things growing up, narcissist parents.
Okay.
And then we get these qualities somewhat growing up, and we start developing traits or things that happen with them. We may not realize it. So I help people uncover it and to start healing from these things.
Okay. All right.
So-
That makes sense. Where does the crystal come in?
The crystals help energy balance.
So help focus the energy and direct the
Yes.
energy. Okay.
Yep. And
That
it
makes
helps
sense.
heals, like balance your chakras and energy points. We'll go more into that next time.
I have to ask now, though, only
I know
because
you have
there's
to
one
ask.
on your pen that we were just using.
Though.
So it's just, my writing is
okay.
still messy. Oh, well, that would explain
Yep.
why that.
All right.
All right.
Anyways, he's a great guy. I want you to check him out. He does have a YouTube, an Instagram, and a Facebook. I will get the links.
Yeah,
and
everything's Warren B. Hall. So you know
Warren B.
Warren B.
Hall.
Hall.
That's it. There it
Everything.
is. So yeah, I just want to thank you
So
for
wait,
being.
I feel like it's your
Did
show.
you?
We never learn anything new about you.
Wait.
So since I'm the first guest, let me ask you a
Oh
question.
no! I'm on
Where
the
do you
spot.
hope to be in 5 years with
in
this?
5 years?
So
with this.
of course you want your numbers to hopefully grow.
Yep.
Because growing means you're reaching more people.
Yes.
So that's not a bad thing. So anyone,
Yep.
I think this is funny. We had a conversation before we started taping about how sometimes people just say mean things online, and I don't get it. So for anyone who thinks this person looks weird or that person looks weird, if you close your eyes and listen to the video, is the message still reaching you? If it's not, then I guess complain about that. But to complain about how someone looks because they look good or don't look good makes absolutely no sense to
No.
me. Long story short, I had a guy come out to a show and he's saying how he enjoyed the show, and then he wanted me to donate to something. And when I didn't donate, he totally did a 180 on my performance and how I look
Of
on
course.
stage. And it's like, well,
That's
that-
called projection.
exactly. So it's like, if you feel that way, close your eyes, take it in that way, and maybe
Yes.
that'll,
Yep.
I don't know if that helped or not.
It's
but-
about the message, not the messenger.
Exactly.
Sometimes, so.
Exactly.
But yeah, definitely, I want to grow. Actually, plan on traveling and doing shows,
Very cool.
and to set up and just get out there and meet people. I want to volunteer. So if anybody has any ideas of
This is where you come in.
where I can reach and where I need to go, but I actually want to go to India one day.
Really?
Yeah.
See, did you guys know that? I did not know that.
Yeah, I do.
We're learning.
Yeah, it's a secret. It's a secret.
Not anymore. It's out.
I'm opening up slowly.
That's
but,
cool.
Yep, that's where I want to be.
That was my one question. That's all I wanna
That's a
know.
good question.
Thank
So,
you.
anyways, check him out, Warren B. Hall. Thank you for being here. And
Thank you
being
for
on the
having me.
show.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for setting the stuff up. You have
know,
it. It's
I
going
tried.
on. It's
I
happening.
I wish we could have done tomorrow. It would have been more barn.
Right. I got to do a pumpkin
Was that
patch looking for my
hint
family.
drop? Oh, pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch. We got to run to the pumpkin patch, and I've got little kids, so they love it.
Are you painting them?
They like to cut them up and do that. I'm not good at that. I'm not
Okay,
good at
yeah.
that. My wife is very good at that, so
Aw.
she's the carver and whatnot.
I want to
so.
thank her too because she's a sweetheart.
Right.
She's amazing.
She is.
She looks amazing.
This is how I keep her on her toes. I'm like, well, I'm doing a show with people, so yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You definitely have to. But all right,
That was perfect.
that's it. Bye.
Do you have an ending phrase?
No, I don't usually. It's like you're-
no.
edit
no.
it.
Cut.